Welcome once again to Zoom in Logic and Opinions. I am your host today for this podcast, Lester Zoom Headley. I'm engaging with you. I hope you like this one. So let us get started. The title of this one this afternoon, The Fluffy Hotel CEO. The Fluffy Hotel CEO. Look, Fred Longsilver was from Liverpool in England. He could not get a job, a proper job, a glamorous job, an executive job in England. So what he did, he studied the Caribbean. He studied the Caribbean, how affordable, how easy he can make a life and a living as someone he never was. So he planned his resume. He planned his Caribbean trip. He came twice. He came to see and to observe, to listen and to learn and see what he was told was actually the gospel truth. And it proved him right. It proved him right. He landed a job in the Caribbean hotel industry as a CEO. A CEO. Now, bear in mind, Fred Long John Silver was struggling in England. He had a job at Quartz Furniture Limited. He had a job as a pot washer in a restaurant at night. So he put them together and he formed this unique, impressive resume. And he made sure that when he visited the Caribbean, he dropped off his resume at 7 different hotel brands in Barbados. So I'm not saying that no one can come from a pot washer to a CEO. Far from it. Yes, you can. Yes, you may. And yes, you should always try to exceed. So he dropped off his resume at the hotels, the various hotels. He had not a clue. So we thought he was a fool, but he had not a clue. But he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew from the tradition and the history of people traveling from England and coming to the Caribbean. And once you have an accent, you're going to be readily be accepted. You're going to be readily be accepted. Just have that accent. Okay? Not the one where you was born with in Barbados, but one coming out of the bigger countries. So you had this accent, this Polish accent, Cockney accent, you should say. And the people bought it. They bought it. Instead of Fred Longsilver being a fool, that side, the other side, were indeed fools. He was trusted in management. His resume read that he had served at so many various hotels as operational manager, financial director, HR director, and also food and beverage director. And he had served in various positions as general managers as well. He just concocted that. It was not real. He concocted it. He made it up then. If you don't know that word, he made it up. Okay? And he was trusted right in the bosom of management. He had this beautiful accent and the people got fooled by it. He was given the position and he held that position for 7 years. 7 glorious years, receiving bonus pay, benefit, children going to school at the elite schools in Barbados. He's recognized as this. He's the guru of this. He's well versed in management. His accent, the skin tone, the color of his skin. He had them mama guided. He had them fooled. And for 7 years, he made the staff smell hell. He made the staff smell hell. Okay? He had scant respect for them. He did not trust them. And his housekeeping staff, oh, he looked down upon them. Even the position of stewarding, which he came from, which he had the experience from being a pot washer, a pot cleaner. But he, in his new life, he looked down from whence he came. Oh, what a fool in leadership it proved long term. Because he held the position for 7 years before anybody found out. He had them all fooled. He had them all fooled. If not for Cindy, his personal assistant, he would have gone long time ago, because Cindy went to the best schools, she went to university, and she was well versed, and she studied hotel management, and she was well versed. So where he was missing, she could have put in her thing or two, modified and enhanced. So that Cindy, God bless her, God bless that lady Cindy, the personal assistant, she kept him in his position for 7 years. 7 years. Nobody knew that man was a simple pot washer in England before he came to the Caribbean. But that's how it is in the Caribbean. Once you have an accent and you are of light color, they fall at your knees. They fall at your toes. Simple like that. One day, Karma caught up with him though. But it caught up with him after 7 years. Going on his 8th year is when Karma decided she or he was going to make the entry. It caught up with him. And he had to ask himself. He asked himself several questions, about 10 questions. And let me tell you, or let me share with you the 10 questions he asked himself after getting away with murder for 7 years. And big bonus, car, luxury car, family going to the elite school, wife belonging to the section of England, and she hosting tea off the hotels that he worked with. I tell you, that man knew what he was doing. So here are the questions that he asked himself. What have grown under my guides? What have grown under my guidance? What have grown under my guides in disguise and my guidance? When he answered himself, nothing had grown under him. He just was an oppressor. He get away with murder. Second question he asked himself, what really have I shown towards what I've been paid for? Man, he swindled them out of a good salary. He swindled them $300,000 a month he was getting. $300,000 a month he was getting, including all the benefits, all the luxuries, all the utilities bill, all his traveling allowance, everything, his traveling and entertainment allowance came up to that amount. Okay? So he had the heart to ask himself. Number 3, when the business community look back at my tenure, what can be said concerning my time in leadership? Imagine he asked that. Number 4, how on God green earth have I fooled so many people all the time, and only very few people could see through my nonsense? I had them good. I had them mama guided. So that's what he asked himself. He was absolutely correct to do it. Number 5, this is another question he asked himself. How have I been able to abuse my power, and the business owners who appointed me, I had them fooled. They're as dumb as bats. I had them fooled. How was I not being able to be caught along the way? Was I that good? He's right. On reflection, he's right. Number 6. Are these business owners and the board who certified me in my current position, were they really that dumb? Let me help you, Fred. Yes, of course, they were that dumb. Okay? Don't worry about it. They were that dumb. And they are dumb. They are dumb. Number 7. What does the workers have to rely on from my years of being their leader? Absolutely nothing. Carnage along the way. Carnage along the way. Number 8. What was workable? What initiative had I implemented that really worth my bonus, my pay scale, and my benefits and substantial payments that I've been given? What was it? You answer yourself and give us the answer, Fred. You give us the answer, Fred. Number 9. Are these business so illusional? Really keeping me in that position of leadership? Yes, I can answer that for you. Yes, Fred, they were illusional. Last, number 10. Why can't the business owners see what they are appointing to in leadership position? Can they not see through the fluff? No, I can answer that for you too. No, they can't see through the fluff because they only look at skin color. They look at skin tone, and they look where you're from. Fred, you're absolutely correct to make good on your getaway. What a getaway scheme you had. Well, once again, listeners, I urge you to keep an open mind. Engage with me next time for another storyline. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Lester Zoom Headley signing out on this one. Thank you.